Hey there Facebook, it is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer and coach from Live, Love, Give. And today I'm going to bring you a really quick message today. And it's all going to be on a definite topic that has been coming up for me, and I can't wait to share it with you, which is ultimately that every single conflict that any single human being engages in, gets involved in, is actually a pursuit of understanding. And what makes it a conflict rather than a growth opportunity is because we're egotistical in the moment. We're just focused on being understood rather than understanding another person and understanding the dynamic at play. So before I leave quickly where I am right now, I just want to show you guys a bit of the castle action here. I'm just about to head off and leave beautiful Verona. On my way to Venice, I can't wait. We're supposed to be in Verona for the next 5 nights, I think, but if you want to find out why I'm not, watch yesterday's Facebook Live. But let me dive into this particular topic for you guys, because I think it's really, really powerful, because every single one of us, if we're human beings, we absolutely find ourselves getting involved in conflict in some way, shape or form throughout our entire experience. Let me give you another little view before I leave this beautiful area. Just going to be walking along the riverbank here while I am chatting with you guys, but think about it this way. So if you can think back, what was the last conflict that you found yourself in with whoever it was, and ask yourself, what was it? What was it that you were kind of fighting about? What was the issue? What was the problem? And what you'll kind of find is that you probably felt kind of misunderstood. And if you ask them, you would absolutely get a response that they also felt misunderstood. And I'm going to bring a little bit of story into that. So obviously, with tying off like the whole story from yesterday, I don't want to reiterate the entire story of what we went through yesterday in terms of the accommodation that we got just wasn't quite what we expected. No real fault of hers or ours. It's just, we didn't like it. Well, my family didn't really like it. I didn't really like it. I'm actually, after last night's sleep, I was like, I'm really glad that we're not spending 5 days here, because it wasn't really that good. But anyway, end of the story is we're moving on. But there was a lot of conflict that went on, and I was the middleman navigating all this conflict, and that's what I do and that's what I love to do. But it was hugely draining. And it kind of happened again this morning, because we're catching another fast train to Venice, and our train is not for another hour now, but we had to check out, and there was all this, we had to leave our bags, and we had to communicate about it with the owner and stuff, and it was just like, it's just such a wasted energy, this back and forth kind of conflict. But at the end of the day, what was really going on is that she felt misunderstood, we felt misunderstood, and there was just kind of this battle that was going on to be understood. And when you feel understood by another person, you can kind of relax. You're like, oh, okay, they get it. All right, now we can actually move on from here, as opposed to just feeling like this person just doesn't get it. They don't understand. I don't know how to communicate this properly. But at the end of the day, you've got to take 2 stances. If somebody can't understand your perspective, how about you be the leader in that scenario, and realize that we're all just trying to be understood. It's not just you being misunderstood. That other person, they wouldn't be so defensive if they felt like you really understood their perspective. So instead, sometimes you have to put your needs to the side in order to be the more emotionally intelligent leader in the situation, so that you can go, okay, I definitely don't feel understood by this person, but this is not going to get us anywhere by going back and forth and just trying to fight over who who, you know, our biggest victim story, you know, about what we need understood, instead of going, you know what, my needs can take the side, you know, take the back seat for a moment. Let me give this person some understanding. Let me let go of my ego. Let me see things from their perspective. Let me enter their shoes and their perspective. And let me make sure that they feel understood so that they can get them out of defense mode and actually hearing me once they feel like they've been heard. So that is the smartest option. And it takes a lot of emotional intelligence, and it takes you being able to get out of your ego. And I think that the way that we're able to do that is to make a realization, like today's message is all about, which is that every single conflict that any human being enters in is really a pursuit of being understood and heard. And if you understand and hear another person without your ego, their defenses will drop and they'll want to actually understand you as well. And even if they don't, at least you can resolve the conflict and be the more emotionally intelligent person, so that, you know, you can move on and not waste your time and energy in an egoic state, just trying to be understood. You know, it's kind of this crazy scenario that I find all of us can get so lost and trapped in for way too much time. And actually, you know what? It's going to be like way nicer for me to stay up here while I'm just finishing this off with you guys, instead of going down that laneway where our apartment is and getting run over. So I'm just going to take a little bit more time over here. But what I really wanted to say to you guys, I'm hoping that this is of value to you. And I'm definitely hoping that it is going to enter your mind the next time you inevitably find yourself in some sort of conflict with any sort of human being, because we're all going to get there, right? And actually remember, get it in your mind that every single conflict that you experience is definitely a pursuit of feeling understood. You're trying to feel understood, they're trying to feel understood. And if you're just butting heads all the time, then obviously you need to just be the more emotionally intelligent person, make the realization, they don't feel understood, I don't feel understood, but I am willing to put that need to be understood to the side so that I can give them that understanding and actually resolve the conflict. So, hoping that this is of value to you guys, and I definitely want to check in with you guys and see who's been able to join me. I'd love it if you said hi or let me know where in the world you are tuning in from. Definitely gonna run off very, very quickly because I gotta make it to the train station and get to Venice, and I can't wait to come from Venice for you guys. But let's flip the camera around for a little moment. It's actually, Verona is absolutely stunning and gorgeous. This is just the river bank, close to where my apartment is. But let me check in with you guys. I've got Mark's here, and Rished, and Kay, and Trish, and Andrew, and Elias, and M and Pop. Great to see you as well. Awesome. I don't know if this message is really getting out to many people right now, so it's okay. I'm super grateful to have each and every one of you guys here, and I definitely hope that today's message has served you and resonated, and it's definitely got you thinking about the next time you're in a conflict situation, how to get out of it, how to get beyond it, how to be the most emotionally intelligent human being you can possibly be, and stop wasting your time and energy with the back and forth trying to be understood and the ego, and it's such an energy drainer and a time waster. So direct it towards your growth and actually having quality connection with people, by being that person who has the strength and courage to actually put their needs to the side for a moment and give somebody what they need, and be that leader in your emotional intelligence. All right, so as always, guys, I'm sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I hope it's absolutely beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary, and I hope that you guys are definitely doing something cool, and I cannot wait to share where I'm heading to next. About to get on that next fast train to Venice. Oh my gosh, this is a dream come true for me. So I can't wait to share it with you guys. And thanks so much for everybody who joined me. And Jeannie joined as well. Hope you catch the recording, my friend. And you need an Italian like me to set them straight. I love it. I didn't know you were Italian. Maybe I should have got that from your name. But I love that, Jeannie. I love the Italians. So, yeah, I'm happy to have you on my team. Thanks so much, guys, for joining me. And I cannot wait to see you from beautiful Venice tomorrow and for the next 5 days. Much love.